So hello guys. I will be making some stuff about how you do some stringing and answer some questions. So I'm not going to some kind of chord today for this streaming. Today I will have some rackets that needs to get some stringing. Stringing down. We have a few rackets here. So obviously these rackets it's difficult to play with. Well guys, as you can see, this is the only chord I have. So I'm not going to be playing anywhere. I'm just going to answer some questions if you have some. Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, exactly. So what I will be doing is show you how to string some rackets, and then later I will be wrapping some grips also. Perfect. So this is actually where I work. Okay, at the national champs. Over here I have some rackets and stuff like that, and then I'll do some stringing at this place. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have read on our community, we are not going to play, right? We're only just going to stay in here, and I'm going to do some stringing and wrapping some grips. So whoa. And soon we are going to announce that you can actually buy some of our rackets at our new website that we also is going to show you guys. But I just want to say hello everyone. It's nice to have you all here. Quite many viewers already. It's nice. So I'll be stringing this one. I'm just going to put it into the machine. Make it fit. Exactly. So what you need to be secure of when you do these kind of stringing is, what can we say? You definitely always need some coffee when you do a lot of stringing. And yeah, what more? Make the machine tighten up the racket, so of course you're going to use a lot of tension, so you don't want to break the rackets. For this one, it's requested we have some different kind of strings. We have this one, and then we have the BG80, which is we have plenty of colors, as you can see. Boom. So this time I think we're going to need this piece. How much string do you think it takes one racket? How many meters? How do I smash harder? Yeah. Again guys, this is not about, I'm not on the court, I'm just saying how to do some rackets and talk with you guys to interact with it. Actually tomorrow we'll put out a trick shot, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so for only one racket you need 10 meters of string, and we made this little machine like this, and this can kind of count how much string we use. So let's start this. kind of noisy, but it does the work. Exactly. So this was some little piece of engineering that we made. You see, this little guy here have 10 centimeters around. Then we spin it, and we put the strings here, make it go through, and this kind of count how many times we've done 10 centimeters, and then it's easy to get 10 meters of string. Yeah, here we have it all. 10 meters of string, which is going to be put into this racket. Let's start. And the tension here should be 12 kilograms. Let's try to make sure of that. Cool. Have you guys been playing this weekend and practicing something? I'm starting in the middle. How have your week been? Have you been done anything? How to select type of string? That's a good question. Patu Bahari. Well, when you decide what string to use, you should look at yourself. What kind of player are you? If you are kind of new to it, if you're very offensive and playing a lot of doubles and rely much about just giving using a lot of speed, you should the kilograms, the tension is not that important. What the tension does is the more tension you put into the strings, the more it's harder to hit, the sweet spot. That's what you call it when you hit the rack place. So I have a racket here. So for example, if there's a lot of tension, this area is called the sweet spot, will get lower, alright? But if you have more tension into the racket, the sweet spot will be higher. So, but what the more tension if you have more tension in it, you will be able to control. It will be much easier to control the shovels, the output. Okay, and with less tension, you will have more power. Okay, and less control. Exactly. Think of the strings like a trampoline, right? The less tension, the more power, but less control. Okay. The string I use is normally the BG65, and I can find one. Oops, 2 seconds. I was almost messing this one up. So, of course, just ask if you have any kind of questions. This is the string I normally use. Okay, it's more durable actually. So it's cheaper in the long run. I'm currently studying, so as we say, money is always an issue. Your next mid-range only voltage takes attention. Yeah, well, of course you should watch out about how much tension you always put. Oh, this lamp is just hitting me. Stay away. Well, most rackets don't want. Yeah, they say 24 pounds is the maximum, but they can take much more. but you're kind of using more tension than the, for example, if you buy a racket and they say you can only string it to 24 pounds, you can actually, if the racket is destroyed by putting in more tension than requested, there's no guarantee anymore. Okay, but they can hold it. I have been speaking with Victor Axelsen. I think you guys know him, and he uses rackets. 2 seconds. Actually, I think Victor should be over here. Yeah, he's right there. When I spoke with him, he used more than 30 kilograms, pounds in his rackets. That's quite a lot of tension. And even though for that racket, that specific racket, you could not use more than 6 pounds, well, 26 pounds, alright? So he actually put in more tension than requested. But that's sometimes because when you have that certain point of level and skill, you, what can be said, you don't hit the racket, so you don't hit the racket really, you hit it very good all the time, so it doesn't break the racket. But if, for example, if you put in 30 kilograms and hit the racket in the top or the sides or something like that, it wouldn't last long. So if you put in a lot of tension, aim for the middle. Alright, you must be able to hit the middle at all time. Otherwise the strings will break, and probably they will, you know, look like this, and this one is done. So cool. Perfect. So guys, I think I will be focusing a bit on doing this racket, and I don't know if you can see it. And then I will show you guys how to racket grip afterwards. I normally use 26 pounds when I string my rackets with this BG 65. Okay. As some of you guys asked about how to fence in single match. Have you tried Google that one? I think we have quite a lot of videos about depending on the match. Hi, Hasha, Molly, I'm going to show you in just a second. I have these 2 rackets. You see the grip is done, and then I will show you. Okay. And of course I can show you what racket I use also, and I can show my favorite and Sophie's favorite also. Remember that you are actually soon to, you can buy a racket very soon. We have this combo brand that we use, that we have made up a deal contract with, so to make you guys be able to buy that one, and then in the end that supports us also. This keeps us motivated to keep on creating even more awesome videos for you guys. Have you been playing this weekend? Bit lazy. Increase agility if you're lazy. Who said that? 1 second, guys. I need longer arms. Yeah, pull some exercise. if you're lazy, think I'm also lazy sometimes. But what you need to do is do some of the motorical exercises that we sometimes put up. It doesn't take very long. So I don't know if you have a jump rope. Jump rope is quite good for maybe these. Jump rope is quite good to practice your agility and especially your explosiveness. Yeah. So now I think it's time to take some coffee. Yeah, of course. You must make some kind of routine that, you know, each day, every Sunday from 12 to 1 you have to practice some kind of agility. I also have a routine that I put in different kind of workouts, different types of different time on each day. Sometimes it also makes things much easier. Actually, I don't know if you have seen our Patreon page. At our Patreon we actually began producing specific programs for you guys, suiting your needs. So if you say, I want to be a better backhand player, we made a program for that. In 2 minutes, guys, I will show you how to grip a racket. So have you been playing this weekend? Anyone? Have you been playing? Or have you just sat on the corner on the couch? Have you seen badminton in the television? Could be nice. Yeah. Well, I know it's kind of, maybe it's a bit boring to watch me swing these rackets, but this was just to show you guys that we care about you and want to interact with you sometimes, even though we're not playing badminton, because we're real humans also. Of course we do have anything in life. Costliest racket. Or costliest racket. Oh, that's interesting. We have some, well, actually me and my dad, we own a shop where we do have rackets. So you see we have these okay, then we have dozens of rackets. Yeah, I know I will show you the most expensive one. And this is because I'm moving out. We have these boxes over here. Okay, so, and down there we have plenty of rackets as well. Also here. Okay, so what you was asking about is, I do have a lot of rackets over here, and well, and also here and there. So they have some different price tags. Of course they have. This one is quite popular because it's golden, and this is one of the most expensive one. That's Sophie's favorite actually. No, this is not Yonex. This is some other brand that we sell. It's think we used it in a video actually. Oopsie. See, this is a kind of a Winx racket. It's quite good. You see, we actually used this in one of our videos. We did this line to show you how to hold a proper forehand grip. Okay. Yeah. This is not very expensive. So, and what do we have? Jesus Christ. Well, I have a funny one for you. I'm about to show you the lightest rackets in the whole world. Okay? The most light racket in the world. I'm just going to put these away. Actually, to get back, we also have this racket. Whoops! Is also one of our it's like the Duora racket. It's black on the one side and on the other side it's white. See that? The color changes. And it's quite interesting because the flex is different. In this way it's not very flexible, and this way it's very flexible. So it gives you more help in some kind of situation. My voice is... Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? I hope you can hear me. Yeah, otherwise I've been said so many things without you guys knowing. Perfect. So this is kind of interesting. It's also quite expensive. I think it's 250 euros for this one. Perfect. Quadminton. Oh, Guy Willis. I've been looking into that video and that was amazing. Definitely. We'll put that out. We just have so many requests at the moment. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll do a trick shot and it will be put out, and maybe in 2 weeks, I can't for sure say when it will come out, but the Quadminton video will come out. It will. So I'm going to put these away and show you the world's lightest racket. Okay, the world's lightest racket. I have a bag over here full of racket as well, and it's this one. See? How much do you think this one weighs? How much do you think this racket weighs? Okay. It's I think you'll be amazed. I'm just going to put it here. Oh, am I? I am. Like that. How much do you think that racket weighs? Hi, Custom. How much do you take to string a racket? 11 grams is too little. We're not quite there yet. 40 grams, 65. No, 65 was quite close, but it's lighter, but heavier than 40. How much time? What this racket is not. It's too much. Custom, what did you mean? You said something about how much does it take you to string a racket. What do you mean? 60 is very close, very close. You are narrowing in a bit. Astrox 77. So what is the Astrox actually? I don't know what the Astrox is. You string for all players mean how much? No. How much money I make for this. Each racket I take 120 Danish crowns, which is, and what is that in euros? It might be something around 17-18 euros. And then it takes me, I think it takes me 25 minutes. 70 grams is very light indeed, but this one, as you can see, I think it's, So if you're able to see the weight, one thing, I need some coffee now. Perfect. Just going to. So, can you see? I'm just trying to focus. I don't think that's possible. I think it's just focusing on me. Well, 59 grams, right? Yeah, guy was. We have some quite nice rackets as well. I'm just going to show you a special one. But this one is 59 grams, and that's because there is no wood here. This is not wood. This is, the grip is the same material as the rest of the racket. Yeah. Well, we have this one. It was quite expensive. You see, we have actually technology inside the racket. That means you can analyze. You can kind of analyze your game when playing with this one by using, you see, it should blink. It is blinking. Or is it? See? That's also quite interesting racket. Keep an eye out for how to stop blinking. Okay, I think it stopped. Okay. 10% love of stringing, what's that? Well, custom you said something about porous can. I'm normally using Yonex for stringing. 86 gram is, that's fine. Must make sure that your racket is always weight between 80, no, not, but the professionals mostly use a racket between 75 grams and 86 grams. Okay, so I'm not supposed to use rackets lighter or heavier than that. Lindan actually used this Woods Altochin Long did, and he won the Olympic medal with that racket. You want to see that racket? I have it. I have it right here. I have the racket that our Olympian Lindan from China. He won the Olympics with that racket. If you want to see that one. The brand of the lightest racket is Compo. Okay. And it's very special for me and Sophie. We're actually the only one in the whole Denmark. There's 2 in the whole Europe that's selling that brand, and Sophie and I is one of them, and a guy called Stone in Finland is the other one. We're the only authorized companies that sell Compo. Quite interesting, quite interesting. You should see that. So, do you want, should I buy Yonex rackets? This buying just a specific brand that doesn't give you an advantage over the other kind of brands. You have to try. You have to try different kind of, what can be said, rackets to find out what's best for you. Oh, oops. Normally, when I buy a racket, I will have to play with it for buying. custom. I'm just going to see that one again. What are your thoughts on light racket with good flex and head focus balance? With light racket, well, light racket with head heavy kind of approach is kind of popular. So what you'll get is when you put what to be said here. Interesting questions. It's very interesting. Well, what you should do. It's difficult to say that why you should use a specific kind of rackets, because I haven't seen it play. But if you are an offensive player, you should definitely look for some that's kind of head heavy. And the balance point, if you choose a head heavy one, shouldn't be towards the head, because that will make it much more difficult to control. No, the professionals always use rackets that's stiff, because then when you hit, then the racket is not going to bend. Okay. So, for example, if I know that this lift will go to the back line, all right, this lift will go to the back line. But if the racket then decides to flex when I do that, this movement will get into the stroke as well, and then the shuttle will go out. And that's why you should always keep out when you're buying rackets with certain amounts of tension, flexible points, because otherwise it will normally it just go out of the court. Well, let's see if that clarifies one of your answers. Yeah. So if you have this light racket with a good flex and head focus balance, you will have very much power. All right. What you should think about giving it some more tension to make it more easier to control when you hit the shuttle, but not too much, because then it will be very difficult to generate any power. Okay, so thanks, bro. What's your favorite racket? Oh. Yeah, exactly, Guy Wallace. That's I should write that on my head. No, I don't know, but that's correct. You must try different rackets. It's not all about the brand. Yeah. Can you tell me some info about the Unix 6 ray? Some info about it. Again, I about you should watch out buying rackets that the professionals are using. No, of course they're good, but the rackets the professionals are using is suiting the professionals. That doesn't mean it suits you. Of course, it's a good racket, and it's very good for Victor. It gives you more control in some occasions and less control in others. When you every time you kind of hit the shuttle and you spin it around, you'll have a new type of grip. Because the Duoras is known for having the backhand and forehand side, and that sometimes makes it also a bit awkward to play with. Many people, when every time they have hit, they do this. Okay, then I don't know what grip I have. and you hit and then you spin it around because you are inches. Okay, you kind of hit and spin it. So, but Victor, when he plays, get back. Okay, keeping the grip relaxed at all time. That will increase your game. I had that problem myself as well. Every time you hit, keep the racket still in your hands. Do not spin it around all the time. Otherwise, the Dora is not suitable for players that spin the racket around. But I think 75% of all badminton players have that habit, spinning the racket every time they hit. Well, there's been a lot of comments. I'm just trying to, let's see. Seems good to you. Thanks for the advice, sir. 12 kilograms is fine for me. I use a mid-range a racket that's suitable for both doubles and singles. And 12 kilograms, it's heavy. Yeah, it's good, but I have more control and I have more power. It's kind of a compromise, because I'm an all-round player. About 10 left. If you guys, like Guy Wallace did here, if you guys can see that some guys are asking some kind of questions and you know the answer, just tell them, of course, because what did you ask, Wafi? Sorry. How to learn deceptions, practice and believing in yourself. There's no secret rule in learning the deceptions. So let me try to find your question again. Can you say it, Wafi? 86 grams it's totally fine. It's totally fine. To decide what racket to use, just buy the one that appeals to you. Sometimes you decide about the colors, you decide about look at the strings, the colors, the flexible, and of course always play with the racket before you're using it. Okay? Don't just buy a racket because someone else tells you to. Voltrix Sit Force 2, I have one here. I can't play with it. What was the grip, Wafi? Can you just write it again? Just write the question again. I will come back to you. What happens with the Sit Force 2 is the sweet spot is very, it's not that big, so you must be able to hit the shuttle perfect, kind of, all the time. Otherwise, the Sit Force 2 kind of destroys your pace. So, hi trick shots. Which grip is so guys, I will try to answer as many questions as possible, but you know, partly I'm focused both on stringing and about your questions, and it's nice that you are so many people watching this video, and I try to answer as many questions as I can while stringing. Well, for attacking players, Wafi, for example, I will advise, you know, the Unix Super Grip. It's very, well, actually I have it here. I have it right here. So, the Unix Super Grip, alright? Because it gives you a lot of power and it's easy to find out how you hold the grip. So for offensive players, I will use a small grip. Don't make it, and then when you have a racket, do not put it on top of the old one. Rip the old one off and put it on, put the new one on. But otherwise, if you're a very offensive player and the match is quite long and you get sweaty, you might have to use the towel grip, and that's fine as well. But the most important thing is the grip is not getting too big, okay? Otherwise it will be very difficult. Yeah. Get back to the Voltrek Z-Force 2 question. If you plan to buy that one, it's for very experienced players. Even I could play with it. You have to be too precise for my even though I think I play quite fine, but you have to hit the sweet spot all the time, otherwise it's difficult to play with. But the professionals always play with it because they obviously are very good and they hit it the right place all the time. But otherwise you can buy it as a trophy racket. Yeah, that's fine. What bracket I did play? Well, custom. At Denmark, I in singles I play in the highest level in Denmark. Kind of. I'm not playing the same tournaments as Big Rackets and the guys on the wall. But I can play the same tournaments. I would say the second highest level, which is I can probably play tournaments as, you know, the Finland challenger tournaments. Is that what's it called? I can play international, but I'm studying and I'm becoming a teacher. It's expensive, all of that. So actually, custom. Now I'm about to hype something. Yeah, I'm a good friend with Badminton System as well, and his name is Rasmus, and we've known each other for a long time. We're going to play a match on live stream. Okay, Badminton System versus me on live stream. So that could be quite interesting, and of course we'll try to do some hype. Maybe Badminton System is watching this and he might disagree, but it's quite nice. Yeah. You should buy Yonex if you like the brand. I cannot just say buy Yonex. Should definitely find out if Yonex is the right choice for you. But I would always advise you guys to try the racket before you Is Sanjaya is sudden dead? He's not sudden dead. He's not. No. You must try the equipment before you go buy it. Do not just buy something because others do it. Use this Paul. What does POV means, custom? You know that? Point of view. Oh, okay. Well, actually, I'm using my phone right now, and we're playing when we get some. When we get more money, we will upgrade our equipment, of course, to be able to make better live streams. So Actually, even though I've been talking here, I have finished my racket. So I only have 3 to go. Oh, it's going to be a long day. I will not run out of coffee. But I think we will maybe do it with different cameras custom when we do that live stream. So you can find out what perspective and angle you want to see the match. Could be quite interesting. We're looking forward to do that. Do you buy high tension for the off? For doubles I do not, but for singles I will. Doubles you don't have you're not supposed to be that precise, okay? So when was it for example, what was that? Glue. For singles you always play towards the lines, but most in doubles you are attacking at the middle, so you don't need that much tension as a double player as single. From my point of view, you might adjust me if I'm wrong with that, but that's one point of view. So yeah, cool. This one is finished. This one is finished. What kind of grip should I do? Yeah, just look here. I just finished this racket. Okay, so I'm just going to grab you guys. Oh, you're quite close to me. Okay, see? This is the normal grip. Okay, basic grip. You hold the racket in your fingers, and for the backhand grip, I want to put my thumb on this narrow side here. Okay. Boom. This is the backhand grip. And then if you're hitting deep backhand, you rotate the racket counterclockwise and hit it like that. Maybe you have seen our newest video about the slice. Yeah, I finished one of them. As you can see, I have quite a lot of rackets to finish. Over here as well, and here as well. And this is my view, and that was why I used standard. Different kind of strings and rackets over here, here. So, just want. Did I answer your questions about the backing grip this side? Okay. So, what you guys should. Yeah, you asked me just before about how to wrap a grip. I'm just going to spin it around again. So, how do you wrap a grip? How much did you spend? What do you mean, right in there? Time? How much time I spent it? I think I used 30 minutes because that's what I was talking with you. But otherwise, I'm normally using 18 minutes. I started stringing 5 years ago. So, this is our grip. You should see, just grabbing you guys again. See, our grip is here. This is where my box is. What kind of grip should we use? I have some Unix super grip. Some. This is what I use normally. But otherwise, let's say the racket I was supposed to do is over here. Good morning. So I've been stringing for quite a long time. You see, the blue one should definitely be changed. So I'll do that. No, 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 no. Too many rackets in one place. Like this. Okay, so these two rackets should be changed. Again. Maybe this angle would be the best. I have no idea. Oh, this one. The maximum tension. Well, I'm not sure about what the maximum tension is. But this one we will use a black player, a black grip, right? So I'll find one. It's, as I said before, black grip. You see this one. This is black. I'm going to put this off. Okay. Separate the tape. Oops, that was too early. But take the tape away. So here we have the tape to tighten it all up at the end. It's Jessica, you should, no, I think you should do towel grip. That's a good option for that. I have a trick for you if you have sweaty hands. Just a moment. If I remember it, otherwise just tell me again this stream. So of course, as I said, one of the most important things is that this grip that's on the racket, you have to take it off. Otherwise the grip will be very heavy and no, not heavy, very big, and technically it will be difficult to play with. So just a little tape on the top, and sometimes there's a little screw here. This is annoying. This is so old that whoa, this is very old. Just 1 second, I'm just using some tools to do this job. Come on. So, with it, I have to peel this shitty grip off. See, this is almost, wow, this is old. Look at this. I don't hope you to improve your smash, you can practice this kind of movement. Shit, man. As you say in Denmark, you say kæft noget lort. Yeah. So got it off. So here we have this wood, and I have the grip here. As you might see, on the end it's getting smaller. Okay, so what I'll do is, here this is sticky. I'm going to, as you can see, I think that I will spin this around. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to wrap a grip. Stay tuned. Okay. against, no, not against outside. I think I will go to this side. Boom, 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 boom. You see the national jams, it's right there. And here we have our racket. I'll take this narrow side, put it here, okay? Then I actually just start spinning the racket around. And then you can decide and see if I can have some light on this. I hate this lamp. I definitely hate this lamp. Oh. It's very dark. You can kind of decide how much space you need here. Wow. Okay. And then when you have started this, you kind of just have to roll it. You see that? What's important is you can decide how much space here is needed. So I'm just going to roll this one all the way to the top. Spin, 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 spin. And almost there. Almost there. So, like that, you see? Like that. And yeah, I know the weather, it's Denmark is actually the country where the weather is the worst in the world, because it's constantly shit. Yeah, all days every year. Yeah. That's why we put that on the inside. Also. So I'm almost finished with this one, and I'm just going to use this tape to finish it. Okay, so I messed it up before. Like that. Okay, see? Ah. So I will put on the tape exactly, because right now it's so floppy. I'll put it on to kind of cover it and spin the tape around like that. Cool. So now I actually have made a grip. It's kind of easy. BG65 is a very good grip, a very good string. I mean, Perfect 5, I didn't read it, so maybe you can ask me it again. I use BG65 because it's cheap in the long run, it's more durable, and what you should focus on is the grip. You must have the correct grip, then you must have the correct string, and then the correct racket. Okay? But many people think that the racket is all the difference. It's not. Many people think it's the string is all the different. It's not. Many think it's the grip. And that's most of the problems happens if you have the wrong grip. So focus on the grip, focus on the strings, and focus on the racket. Okay? I don't know what's Perfect 5. Can you please write your questions again? It's time to have some coffee. Perfect. Anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah. the racket I use, someone asked me that before, is I'm just going to collect it in my bag. Oh, it's actually hanging here. Well, you see, this is the racket I use. That's my baby. Okay, this one. I know it's well, Perfect 5. To practice the smash, you must practice your forearm. So if you have a weight, I don't know, maybe I have one. No, not really. Oh, never mind. Let's say that this tube of shuttles is a weight. Then you can actually you have to use this is the movement. What generates the power when you do a smash is the forearm rotation. Okay? So if you have a weight at home, stand like this and do this. Okay? Relax and tight. Boom. Okay? This is what gives you the speed. And it's always, this is the technical, it's general, that relax and hit when at impact. Relax and tighten up. Okay? Like this. Boom. Very relaxed, tighten up and push. Causes the whiplash effect. I'm 6'6". What can I do to help myself avoid minions? One in the minions. Yeah. No, that's I'm not using the stringster. It's too much. I don't like it. You know, it's always the microphone that's the problem. I've done this with 12 kilograms. Then I used the stringster, checking it. It says it's only 8. And then I use another phone with the same racket. 12 kilograms. Do this, and it says it's 10. So you must have a professional microphone if you want some kind of app to listen to your strings. So, I'm not in for that. I will use a traditional weight to find out. Yeah, I will. That's also more accurate. It's way more accurate. Well, there was a question I didn't find. To avoid injury, you must build yourself some kind of stamina workout routine that makes sure that your knee or your shoulder, elbow won't get hurt. Use elastics, take some push-ups. So you must, sure, if you haven't played badminton for 2 days, then maybe each day you just have to do some kind of preventive workout for some body parts to help you get over injuries and tricky push. I hope that's what answers something. So guys, I have something that I want to show you. We are going to announce a website. Okay, maybe you have seen. Can I stand you guys here? I hope I can. I think I can. Okay. How to select a good badminton. If you mean a racket recharge, try it and you might find out. Okay? Don't just buy one because the professional use it. Try it yourself. See how does it feel. But make sure it's between 70 and 90 grams. Okay? I'm studying becoming a math teacher, so that's sometimes I say a lot of degrees instead of weights. Well, we're going to announce a website. I don't know what you mean about tricky pushes. So I'm just going to show you guys something that on this little tablet here, our website is going to get called. Is that possible for you guys to see this? It's badmintonexercises.com. Oops, wrong spelling. Badminton. Okay, so as you can see, badmintonexercises.com, and it is at the moment. Let's try to do this instead. At the moment, our website is coming soon, but I want to show you guys how it is going to look like. So this is when I edit our website. See, it's actually working like this. We have automatically YouTube video, this, and where we can find exclusive content. This is where you can choose some kind of category. Okay, so for example, we are going to launch this in 2 days, so hope you guys will stay tuned. Let's take this one, exercises. You get different options. Intermediate, let's take this one. It is WordPress, yeah. Okay, and you'll have different, it just have to load. Well, we can. There will be, yeah, different exercises that we have done. Only for making for this category. You can take with this one. The internet is quite slow, and you can see the video and suggested video at the side. Okay, so we'll soon close this live stream. I'm sorry guys, otherwise you can just see me stringing if you want that. We have set up something called Patreon page. Do you know what Patreon is? Because on this Patreon, because we run this site ad free, okay, and that just means that what can be said? Yeah, we don't have any income right now, so we are actually doing this totally for free. But if you guys want a specific if you guys know a specific specific workout routine, you can support us on Patreon and we can offer you. Okay, so yep, I'm going to show you our Patreon. Oh, I'm going to spin you around again. See, this is our website. We have this is our welcome place. Tag this, and the categories in the top. Categories right here. Then at bottom we have this Patreon side. Let's go in and check it out. Patreon. This is where we are right now. We have 3 patrons following us, and that's quite nice. And then we have these kind of, you can get access to Patreon only content, and you can get involved in creating more, but creating future content. And down here, every month you'll receive one badminton workout routine of a specific stroke, and that might be how to improve your backhand. And later down you have live chat with us exclusively only for you. Then you'll receive badminton workout routines that is personally suiting your needs. So then you can write, we want to know something about agility. And then we will make a complete program for you about agility. Okay? So, this is some kind of, what can be said, a backstage, where you have the opportunity to support us, and we can do some extra for you for supporting us. Exactly. So, guys, I hope I have clarified some questions. Do you know, I actually just, Umesh, I think that's your name, alright? We just recorded a video about the backhand clear. Okay, and we're going to put it up this week. Okay, so just remember, I promised you now, Umesh, I will put up a video about the backhand clear later this week. Okay, tomorrow there will be a new trick shot coming out. There will be a new trick shot. Okay. I know not. And when we do the launch, please share it with every person on the planet you know that loves badminton. And we have done so much time in this. I think we have used more than 1,000 hours of time creating this YouTube channel, creating the website, creating this community, and it's totally for free because we love what we're doing. So it's a lot of hard work. It is, and we're just doing it for free. We want to follow our everyday life. And if you guys wondering where Sophie is, she's out traveling. She actually sent some photos of her. She is right now. Sophie is at what she's at Vietnam now, Halong Bay. Have you been there? Have you ever been to Halong Bay? The photos she sent me was amazing. It was very, very good photos. Anyway, I'm from Denmark. From Denmark as Sophie as well. We are from Denmark. Oh, see? Well, custom, just stay tuned. You know, we have this our community feed on YouTube and Facebook, and we have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, you can. We will do some. I will definitely upload some photos. Oh, thank. Not sweet. No, not really. I haven't slept for half a year. You can see it on my hair. Oh, just kidding. That's all right. That's all right. But we'll do, because we have this Instagram as well. So we'll try to build our community in that way also. In the Rahul, you was asking me where I was talking from, and talking from Denmark. Okay, this boring place. Yeah. So I shall just remember that this hard work is not. It's also because of Sophie. I'm running most of it, but Sophie is also responsible for making this all possible, and we really love you guys to keep you guys motivated. Okay. Wrist movement. You know that we must have one thing in common. Many people talk about the wrist movement, and what's important is actually the underarm. Okay, so don't focus on the wrist, but focus on the underarm. But to practice this, do you have ball you can you know, can throw with. That might stimulate this movement. Actually, if you just stay tuned, I'll be back in 30 seconds and I can show you an exercise to improve this part, okay? I'm just being creative now. 30 seconds. Okay, so I found a ball to practice this, and I'm just going to show you guys. Yeah, this is just some board, but now I will make an exercise just to practice this. Okay, like standing, put it backwards, and throw it, and grab it, just by doing this. And then you can kind of practice the timing as well. So you have to grip the racket, grip the ball just when you hit it. And you must be precise so it goes right back into your hand when you're doing this. Only by throwing with this one. And then you probably can do it with the other hand as well. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Okay. And then you can practice your coordination by using the other arm as well. Throw it and grab it with the other. Okay. Find something to practice this move. Maybe go longer, further back, and do it again. Even further. And many other sports than badminton. Well, do a lot of workout. No, I'm not doing any other. Maybe sometimes I do some volley for fun and running for fun also. Yeah. Favorite clubs. Right now my favorite club is Viby in Aarhus, in Denmark. That's where I play. Very great social life and great level, so many different people. It's perfect. But thank you guys for tuning in to this live stream. Very appreciated. And I'm going to end this now. And hope you guys will see you again sometimes. We'll announce when we'll come back. Yeah, Sito, I think we'll look into that, how to return serve. Oh, custom, I've been doing this for 1 hour now, 1 hour and 20 minutes actually. Sujit, I would recommend you 10 to 11 kilograms for an intermediate player, that's fine. What TV I enjoy the most? Some kind of Discovery Channel, interesting. I like that kind of logic. See you guys. See you.